Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. My name is Muhammad Romli bin Husar. My mentoring number is 09 DKM5A 1006 with my group member Ahmad Daniel bin Muhammad Zamri and Unku Muhammad Amirul Ambiak bin Unku Azman. Today we want to presenting about modern smoking trend in Malaysia. Next, I will introduce I will I will tell about the introduction. In recent years, Malaysia has seen a shift in smoking habit, with traditional cigarette use gradually declining while the popularity of electronic cigarettes and vaping devices rises, especially among young people. Factors driving this trend include sleek device design, appealing flavor, and the perception that vaping is safer alternative to smoking. Vape products are also easily accessible through online platform and dedicated stores making them more attractive to adolescents and young adults. While fewer people may be smoking conventional cigarettes, the rise in vaping presents new public health concerns as it still exposes users to nicotine and potential health risks. This modern smoking trend reflects not only change in product choice but also evolving lifestyles, attitude, and regulatory challenge in Malaysia. Next, I will tell about the line graph. This line graph, we have the title Adult Smoking Prevalence in Malaysia from 2015 to 2024. For the x-axis, the horizontal line, we have the years. Then for the y-axis, the vertical line, we have the adult smoking prevalence in percent. Okay, I will for the line graph, the we have the 2015 to 2017. The smoking rate decreased gradually from 23.1% to 22.0%, showing early progress in tobacco control effort. Second, from 2018 to 2020, we further decline occurred from 21.8% to 20.6%, likely reflecting stronger public awareness and restriction. Third, 20 from 2021 to 2024, the prevalence continued to drop slowly from 20.2% to 19.2%, suggesting consistent but moderate improvement. In conclusion, the smoking trend in Malaysia has shown a gradual downward movement over the decade, indicating that fewer adults are smoking each year. This decline reflects the effectiveness of health campaign and smoking regulation implemented nationwide. Next, I will explain about the bar graph. We have the title that smoking prevalence by age group latest year. For the x-axis, we have the at the horizontal line, we have the age group in years. For the y-axis, we have at the vertical line, we have the smoking prevalence in percent. For the 15 to 24 years, we have the 20% of smoking prevalence. By the 24 to 34 years, we have the 24% for the smoking prevalence. And at 35 to 44%, we have the largest smoking prevalence, that 28%. For the 45 to 54 years, we have the 22% of the smoking prevalence. And last but not least, for the 15 years above, we have the smoking prevalence is 15%. At this graph, we know that the smoking prevalence increase with age peak in the middle age group, 34 years to 44 years. And then that for this group also have the largest smoking prevalence. Second, after age 45 years to 54 years, the percentage of smokers gradually decline, possibly due to health concern or cessation. And last but not least, for the 15 to 24 years, show lower smoking rate, suggesting growing awareness of smoking risk among youth. In overall, the data indicates that middle-aged adults are the most frequent smoker, while younger Malaysia smoke less, reflecting positive progress in youth prevention. That's all. That from the bar graph. Next, for the pie chart. This pie chart, we have the title gender distribution of current smoker share per percent. The pie chart that illustrate the percentage share of male and female smoker in Malaysia. We have the legend at there for the blue one for male and cyan for female. Male smoker make up 18% of the total smoking population, other than female smoker that just only have 20%, a much smaller proportion. The gender gap is significant, highlighting a strong male dominance in smoking habits. First, the high male percentage reflect cultural and social acceptance of among men. Second, the low female percentage may be linked to social norm and health awareness among women. And last but not least, despite being fewer, female smoker are also a growing demographic in urban areas due to modern lifestyle shift. I'm sorry. So, in conclusion, the chart demonstrates a clear gender disparity in smoking behavior, with men remaining the dominant group of smoker in Malaysia. That's all from me. I will pass the next part to my friend. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera to Puan Siti Nur Aini bin Hamzah. Today I'm going to presenting about graph and charts. Our topic is about modern smoking trend in Malaysians. So there will be three graph, which is first is line graph, second is pie graph, and lastly is bar graph. For the three graph, there will be three different topics, which is for the line graph. Our topic is about increase in modern smoking habit among Malaysians from 2020 to 2025. For the pie graph, our topic is about reasons why Malaysians smoke or vape. And lastly is about for the bar graph, our topic is about smoking and vaping prevalence by state in Malaysia. So let's get started. For the line graph, our topic is about increase in modern smoking habit among Malaysians from 2020 to 2025. As we can see, for the x-axis, it show about the list of the years from 2020 to 2025. And for the y-axis, it showed about percentage of smoker and vapor. As we can see from the graph, there is clear upward trend in the percentage of Malaysians who smoke and vape over these 5 years. In 2020, the rate was only 10%, but by 2021, it slightly increased to 30%. The numbers continue to the rise each year, reaching 80% in 2022, and then is going up to 23% in 2023, and 2024 is become 27%, and finally is 31% in 2025. This steadily increase show that modern smoking, especially vaping, is becoming more popular in Malaysia. One of the main reason is the trend is influencer of social media and peers pressure. Many young of people are attracted to vaping because of it seems like trendy and cool, and also often marketed as being less harmful than traditional cigarettes. Moving on to the pie graph, pie chart. This chart shows several main reasons why people in Malaysia choose to smoke or vape. The largest portion of the chart is 30%. Reason people who do it because of stress. Many individuals use vaping or smoking as a way to relax or escape from their daily problems. The next major reason is 25% is peers influence. This means people start smoking because of their friends or social groups are doing it and they want to fit in or look cool. And then we have a curiosity, which is make up to 20%. This group include mostly young people or teenagers who are curious to try vaping for the first time and just to see how it feels. Another 5% is people say they want to smoke or vaping because of addictions. There's individuals who have already developed a dependency on nicotine and making it difficult for them to stop. And finally is 10% of respondents mention fashion or trend as their reasons. For them, vaping is part of a lifestyle or an image that look modern and also stylish. For the last one is a bar graph. Our topic is about smoking and vaping prevalence by state in nations. As we can see, for the x-axis, it shows about the least state in the nations, and for the y-axis is about percentage of smoker and vapor. As we can see, this bar chart compares the percentage of a smoker and also vapor across 5 states in Malaysia, which is Selangor, Johor, Sabah, Sarawak and Kelantan. The blue bars represents the percentage of smoker, whilst the orange bar represents the percentage of vapor. Each bar also includes a specific percent values to make it easier to see the exactly amount and difference between the states. From the chart, we can see that Kelantan has the highest smoking rate with about 20.1%. Next is Sabah with 28.6%, followed by Selangor at 25.4%. And Sarawak and Johor show slightly lower smoking rates, around 24.3% and 22.8% respectively. For the vapings, the trend is a little different. Selangor has the highest percentage of the vapor at 80.2%, followed by Kelantan at 18.4%, while Sabah record the lowest with 12.5%. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi madam, Assalamualaikum. So my name is Ahmad Daniel bin Muhammad Zamri. My number matrix is 09 DKM5A F1005. So in here I'm going to present you about my part, which is the first graph illustrate the public perception toward the question, is vaping safer than smoking? So this one is a pie chart, which is the pie chart clearly shows a varied distribution of opinions among respondents. So the first one is significant. 45% of people believe that vaping is indeed safer, making it the largest group. This suggests that many users view vaping as less harmful alternative to traditional cigarettes. It may be possibly influenced by experience or marketing claims, or the perception that the vaping liquid is fewer harmful chemical compared to cigarettes. However, the next is 30% shows disagree, and the perception that vaping contains fewer harmful chemical and do not think vaping is safer. This group may be more aware of reported health risks or skeptical of the long-term effect of vaping. And then the rest is 25% that stand in the neutral position, and this group may be lack of information or didn't know how dangerous vaping is or cigarettes. This balanced spread of opinion highlight that while vaping is commonly perceived as safer, the public still has mixed feelings, and awareness about potential health risks remain inconsistent. Now we move to the next graph. Okay, the next graph is the second graph. This one is shows a line graph where the second graph compares monthly expenditure on cigarettes versus vape product from 2017 to 2023. So the first one, the data shows a very clear upward trend for both cigarettes and vape spending over the year. Cigarettes users consistently spend more, starting at 200 ringgit per month in 2017, and it gradually rising to 260 ringgit by 2023. This shows a very steady increase, maybe due to price hikes or increased usage, or maybe higher independence. On the other hand, vape expenditure start much lower at 80 ringgit per month in 2017, and then it grows significantly to 190 ringgit by 2023. This sharp rise suggests that while vaping was initially seen as a cheaper option, the cost is now catching up as users purchase more liquids, the devices, and the accessories. As you can see, the narrowing gap between cigarette and vape spending shows that vaping is not necessarily a cheap habit in the long run, and for some users the cost of vaping might eventually become comparable to smoking, especially with frequent use. Now we move to the next graph. Alright, now the third graph, the highlight reported health symptom among users. So according to the data, cough is the most commonly reported issue which is affecting 60% of user. This suggests that both smoking and vaping can irritate the respiratory system and cause discomfort. And then we have a sore throat. Sore throat has been reported by 45% of user, which is further reinforces this pattern of throat and lung irritation. And then we have a 30%, which is brittleness. Brittleness affect 30% of users, and this indicating potential impact on lung function or cardiovascular strain, especially with prolonged use. And then the last one, we have the dizziness effect. The dizziness effect of shows 20%, which may be related to nicotine intake or sensitivity to chemical substance in vape liquid. Although this finding shows that despite the perception of vaping being safer, many users still experience noticeable health symptom. The presence of these symptoms supports the idea that both smoking and vaping carry health risks, especially when used frequently or over a long period. Okay, now the last part, the conclusion. So in conclusion, the smoking trend in Malaysia shows a consistent decline as more people become aware of the health risks associated with tobacco use. The government effort, such as stricter tobacco control policies, public health campaign, and smoking restriction in public areas, have contributed significantly to this downward trend. While smoking remains more common among men than women, changing social attitudes and greater health awareness among younger Malaysians are helping reduce smoking rates over time. For overall, the trend indicates steady progress toward lowering smoking prevalence, although challenges like the rising popularity of vaping continue to pose new public health concerns. So that's all from our group, and thank you.